Welcome
to Whips and Sips.
I'm Justine.
I'm Shelly.
And I'm Morgan.
Cheers! Hello, everybody. Moscow Mules today. We have to show our cups. These are Texas cups from our good friend Chris. She sent these to us a long time ago, didn't she? Yeah, it's been a while. So Chris, we're using your cups today.
Thank you.
So anyway, and this Yahoo next to me is my niece, Morgan.
Hi.
If you've been with us a while, you've probably heard us talk about Morgan. If you know my sister Shannon, who's been on the show a couple of times, this is Shannon's youngest daughter, Morgan. Shannon is very lucky. Both of her daughters stitch.
Nice.
So my older niece, Maggie, will have to join us sometime too.
Oh, yeah.
Morgan has been wanting to come and join us.
Yes.
On a Flosstube.
Well, and Morgan has been with us both years at StitchCon.
Yes.
Yep.
And some of the other little excursions we've had. So.
Yes. Fairly new to stitching, but I love it. It's very fun. And I bring a different style of stitching, I would say.
Yes, I would say. Morgan is all about the brightness.
I don't know if you could tell.
Brightness and the funkiness. Yes. Okay, so show your eyeshadow. I don't know if you can see that, but she has glitter eyeshadow on that I'm just dying for, which
Elf.
at
If
my
you ever
age.
like Elf makeup products.
Katie uses Elf.
Literally,
yeah.
I didn't realize Elf stands for eyes, lips, and face.
Oh,
That's
that's cool.
But yeah, they're super cheap products, and they're just a glittery, I was gonna say wet, but it's like a liquid eyeshadow.
Cool.
You just smear on, and
I could
away
not
you
get
go.
away with sparkly eyeshadow.
Yes,
at my
you can.
age. No, not a chance. No way.
Everybody can do glitter.
I was
Everybody.
thinking Elf from Christmas.
Santa, I know him.
What to do with that?
And you have a very bold lip on. Is that Elf too?
No, Revlon, I think.
Okay. Your lip matches Justine's shirt.
Woohoo!
So, yeah. You got that
That's
going on.
something my mom always taught my sister and I. Do you have something on your lips as we were exiting the house? And so that's always been a little thing. But
That's because you and your mom and your sister all have beautiful teeth. If you didn't have beautiful teeth, you
That's
would not
true.
want to wear lipstick
That's very
as
true.
much as you do.
okay, enough talking about me. Let's talk about stitching.
So thank you. Thank you for coming back. If you're a return viewer, thank you for joining us again. And if you're new to our Flosstube,
Take your
welcome.
Advil.
Yes, take your Advil so that you don't get a headache from
I miss
everything.
something?
No. That's not because of you.
Oh.
It's because of us from work.
Get ready, maybe is what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we thank you so much for joining
Yes,
us. We really
thank you.
appreciate it. We'd love it if you would hit like and subscribe.
Please do.
But don't feel like you have to. If you just want to join us once in a while, entirely up to you. So, okay. Anything else, or are we going to dive right into stitching?
Let's dive. Do you have any finishes, Shelly? Fully finishes?
Fully finishes? I do, but it is my SDSSP, my special double secret spy project.
Sounds like a disease.
I have mine.
So Mara finished it, and it is winging its way?
No, it's
Okay.
on hold for just a minute because they weren't home right now.
Okay, all right. So we're getting closer to me being able to tell you about my SDSSP,
Which
special
stands-
double secret spy project.
I like how you have to write it
Now,
down.
I have to write it down and I have to look at it or I'll screw it up. Now, I should not have gotten everybody all excited about this because when I actually do the big reveal, it's not some big, huge, grand project. So I just want to manage expectations.
But is it for somebody though?
Yes, that's why it's double secret spy. Yes, because it's a gift for someone.
Okay.
So
She's not going to be jumping off any buildings.
no,
To deliver it.
no capes,
Dun, dun,
no
dun,
S
dun.
on the chest. But yeah. Anyway, so the SDSSP Special Double Secret Spy Project is fully finished and ready to
That's
go to
exciting,
its
though.
recipient. So
That's
yes.
fun.
Check.
Anyway, check and check. Do
Check
you
and check.
have any fully finishes?
Well, for land's sakes,
Oh.
I do.
You know.
Imagine that.
Are you ready?
I'm going to murder her.
50 years, people. 50 years. Okay, last weekend was my anniversary.
Congratulations!
Yay!
2 years. Welcome,
2 years.
Stitchery.
And we had Julie here
Yes.
from Running with Scissors, Stitching with Jane and Julie.
Mhm.
And her daughter.
And
And her daughter.
Catherine.
She was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Catherine and my Samantha hit it off. It's like 2 peas in a pod.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Well, her teal bag got me.
Well, I happened to buy some of Julie's patterns for the store. And along with one, she said, well, would you like to have the model for a little bit? Well, yes,
Of
Julie,
course.
I would love to. So I'm going to show this. Okay, first of all, here's the pattern. Rest in peace 2020, things that go bump in the night. Isn't that
Want me
cute?
to show it?
Oh, yeah, because your arms are so
Well,
long.
I could maybe.
Morgan, you have T-Rex arms too.
Well, here is the drum.
How cute is that?
Isn't that beautiful?
I bet she does all her own finishing
Yes,
too, doesn't
yes.
she? Goodness sakes.
Eek.
Julie. My.
I love the green.
Yes.
Mhm.
And not only did we get one model, we got 2.
Oh,
Look
so
at
cute.
that. Isn't that beautiful?
Things that go bump in the night.
I
That is
love it.
cute.
I like the handle.
Super cute.
Love it,
Julie.
love it,
So you
love
can
it.
get all of this put together, or just the pattern?
just the pattern.
Okay.
Just the pattern.
Because she had lots of stuff.
Yes, she did. And I happened to get lots of stuff.
She was one of your vendors out
Yes, she
in the
was.
hallway. Yes.
Okay, then, are you ready? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
both Carolyn and Sarah, when we had our last 24 hours, what they got for a gift was the new cookbook for this year from Market.
Oh,
And in there was a Lucy Bean pattern, and everybody got the floss for the Lucy Bean. And both Sarah and Carolyn from the store stitched it.
Mhm.
So, and they picked anything they wanted to stitch it on.
Truth be told, we were all supposed to stitch them. Everyone doing it differently.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I didn't get mine done. Sorry.
I didn't start.
At least you're honest.
This is Sarah's, and she
Cute.
has some beads.
For snowflakes.
Yep.
Cute.
And Mara
nice.
finished these.
I like
course
the
she did.
fabric on it.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
It's like purpley.
What is the fabric? Do you know?
I think
offhand?
it's, I have a feeling it's Rogue.
Cute.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then we have Carolyn's.
Oh, hers is like.
This
the
is on,
snowflakes are.
actually I think this is on Rogue fabric also. Or Atomic
Or is
Ranch.
that? Oh, okay.
I love it. The red
Cool.
nose.
Isn't that beautiful?
Very
And I
cute.
still do have a couple cookbooks left if you're interested. Okay, so I mean I've been slaving away.
Oh yes. Yes.
Okay.
It's a wonder. You must not sleep.
I don't need much sleep. I don't require much sleep.
Oh. Okay. If you believe that, I have some swampland to sell you.
I'm not even gonna say anything because
You
I'm
know-
the same way.
You know how there are people that can, like my son is one. He can get 4 hours of sleep and he's ready to go. He just does not require a lot of sleep. Then there are the people that require a tremendous amount of sleep. Both of them.
It was during StitchCon, I believe. After lunch, I said, I'm gonna go lay down and take a nap. My phone was turned off, and it was 4 hours later, maybe.
Oh my
And
gosh.
Mom comes barely into the hotel room going, where have you been? I thought you were, and I was like, I was sleeping, stop it.
We thought you were dead because we immediately go there. Like if the kids aren't home on time, like if they're 10 minutes late, they're in a ditch.
Okay, can I just tell you that this isn't anything new? That's been happening for 50 years. I just want you to know that.
Yep.
Okay, then back to ink circles. Button. Remember, this is the one that if you finish any one button anyway, and tag me in the picture on Instagram or on Welcome Stitchery Facebook, and October 1st, I will do a drawing for a $50 gift certificate.
Oh, wow.
Could you give some examples of different finishing ways?
I would be honored to.
Okay.
All right.
Segue now.
Here is one.
Cute. Ah.
Very cute.
So you just have to do one button.
You can do anything. You can do the whole thing. You can do one button.
Just so long as it's fully finished.
Yep.
Stitched and fully finished.
got it.
So there's one.
Cute.
Would you like to see another one?
I would. This is getting really
An art jar or a button jar, I
A
guess.
button jar.
Well,
probably.
but I was telling Shelley, I don't know if she really understood what I was saying because I don't always explain things the best. But wouldn't it be cute to have some buttons in there and then have some
Pipe cleaner.
or something sticking out with buttons stitched on, like
Like a
Oh.
bouquet, kind of?
yeah,
Oh,
exactly, exactly.
Now
That
it's
would be
making
kinda
more
cute.
sense. Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
I like the blue.
That's
I do
cute.
too. I do too.
So you don't have to leave your piece with Justine.
You should
No.
take a
This
picture.
lady,
No, no.
did, but yeah, if they have
And-
to take a picture or
Right.
yeah,
And you could only do it by Instagram or Facebook. And if you don't do either one of those and you want to be entered, send me a picture. Or
like
come
email.
in and I'll take, not email.
No.
Physically send me one.
Oh, okay, all right.
Because what happens is I get so many emails a day
Oh yeah, they get
that,
them.
Yeah.
and I want to be able to show some of these. So anyway,
And your website has the address where they should send it.
Correct.
Okay.
welcomestitchery.com.
Okay. Very good.
Sweet.
Is that it for fully
For
finished?
fully it is.
Wow.
I know. I
You're
didn't work as hard
You're
as I did
starting to
last
slack.
time.
How about just finishes? Did you finish any stitching?
Oh, for land's sakes, I did.
You did.
Like-
I did.
You
Okay.
did, or someone did for you.
We did.
Spiritually.
Together.
No,
You
you
you provide the moral support,
I
and they
say
provide
thank
the
you.
stitching.
But you guys have some. Maybe I should be last. I don't want to.
I have a finish, and Morgan has several. Morgan,
Yes.
why don't you show some
Okay.
of your finishes?
I just have to say, I was very upset. I got about halfway here. And I said, I forgot my fully finishes. I had things in my brain. So you just get the stuff that
That's all right. Next time you can show
Yep,
your.
I
fully
freshly
finishes.
ironed today, just so as you
Oh,
know.
proud of you.
So I'm a teacher, and so I wanted something to start off that like just resonated with me, and this one did. It's today's goals. Keep tiny humans alive. Sleep. Chocolate. Shower is optional. But I just loved this one because of the blue. It was
I
that was
love
it.
the keep the tiny humans alive part. Because guaranteed, if I was a teacher, I'd be like not batting 100. Let's put it that way.
it's a mantra for sure.
Yeah.
But I've been wanting to figure out how to finish it. I'll probably be in a hoop at some point. I just don't get around to fully finishing very often. But this one was
Very
really fun
cute.
to do. I loved it. I'm pretty sure I got it off Etsy. I don't know. I'm really bad at remembering those things, about where I get them from. But that one was one of my first ones once I started stitching. So
Okay.
then I loved this one. The welcome pattern. This was not this year's, but last year's.
Last year's.
Hands-on.
Yeah.
I loved it. I did a little bit different with the house. I wanted more pink in it, obviously.
Cute.
So I didn't use the brown that it had in there. I just went all pink, and I loved it. And it was my first time doing a Smyrna cross,
Smyrna cross. Yeah.
and that was a lot of fun.
Good for you.
This next one, it's called a birdie and basket sampler, and this was like the first thing I bought off your website. I was like, oh, it has a cardinal on it and a poinsettia, hooray! This is probably the most primitive I've ever done, but it was because it was kind of like for my grandpa. I wanted something that like resonated with him, so it took me a really long time
it's
to get
pretty,
this one, but I loved it.
Look at your back. Okay, show your back. Can I tell the story?
Yes.
Okay. You cannot believe how beautiful her backs are. And you cannot believe how far she's come. Oh my gosh, we had to have an intervention, didn't we?
You're at the cabin.
Her mom, my sister Shannon, and I had an intervention because when she first started stitching, I mean, you want to be encouraging, but at the same time, you want them to learn the right way too.
The rules, I get it.
And her stitches were all over the place. She'd have her top leg all going one way, and then she'd just randomly start going the other way with her top leg. And she was traveling all the way across our project on the back to get to, so she has really come a long way.
So,
let
in
me
other
tell you.
words, she scared the crap out of you that she would beat you.
Probably.
If you didn't. I'm
No,
sorry.
it was- you were really good. It was, my mother was like, well, you have to do it this way. And I didn't I had never done
Right.
this.
You're gonna be in trouble.
Yes, I had never. I just had never done anything like this before, in my life. So this was new for me, and I was like, "Stop criticizing me. Just
You know
be
what,
thankful
though?
I'm stitching."
It's a mom thing.
And then
because
I stepped away.
Yeah.
And I go, okay, and now I have that. So
it's a mom thing.
Yeah.
It's like your mom has said before. You know, I can tell them that they should do something this way or do this or do that, and I don't.
Yeah.
I know nothing, but some random person off the street can come and tell them, and it's the best idea ever.
for sure. But
And
so,
she's not alone. That's
no, it's definitely
No.
just a thing. But that was definitely what it was like. It was. Why are you? Yeah. So it was all good. The last one, this one, I loved so much. I really liked La-di-da stuff. Everything of theirs, and this is a La-di-da. It's the Bushel and a Peck. I want to say you've done this too.
Yes,
You finished this, but
Beautiful.
I did my own fabric and color conversions.
Very pretty.
I'm kind of like somebody else at this table. I really like blue, just a little bit. So it's a common theme.
Shelley, you're odd man out.
I guess so.
But I loved this one. It took me a long time, but
Show it again.
I
It's
loved
beautiful. Yeah, but Morgan,
It's-
when you started this, you really hadn't stitched that much.
No, I didn't know what I was doing.
And you picked out your own colors and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, well, I had help.
Wow.
This was at the old shop, and I was like, I just want something different. And so my mom and Shelly would just like come around with me. First pick fabric, because then from there, then you can pick the
Then you do
the
your
flosses.
floss
But
toss. Yep.
and I had done similar to this with my Zippity Doodah. It was
Yeah.
very,
Oh.
very much the same, but I wanted pink.
Yeah.
So these are my ones that I wanted to share that are just like really special in my heart. I don't know how I'm gonna finish them because that's really not in my brain. I just like the process. It's my thing that I can do after a long day or on a
After
Saturday
keeping
morning.
the tiny humans alive.
Yeah, if I can stay awake long enough to do it. But it's definitely something that has brought us closer.
Very
So
cool.
it's
Yes.
been a lot of fun. So those are my ones that I've
Yes.
finished. I don't know what I'm doing with yet.
And I have to mention, because I'm always a little, not jealous, but really happy for Shannon that her girls stitch and they can share that, you know. And Katie hasn't really shown an interest in that. However,
She will.
she is doing punch needle. So there's that.
Well, because we're a little club and she wants to be a part of it, obviously.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
let me tell you, after last weekend and Samantha helping me,
Mhm.
Woo!
she sent me a picture she'd been stitching too.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm not going to get all excited
No,
because the
don't.
more I say, the more.
If you
I can though.
if you
I can. Like
if you
Sammy.
ignore it, it will happen.
Yeah.
If you get excited about it, then they're like, ah, pfft.
Yeah.
Once again, I can. You guys can't.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
You have something.
So
else.
I had a finish too, actually. One of my whip goes for July was my Tired Trio, one of the stacks by Plum Street Samplers. And I was supposed to do 3 days on it, but I was so close to a finish, I decided, you know what?
knocked it out.
I'm gonna finish it. This is Tired Trio by Plum Street Samplers.
Oh,
Thanks. It's the sloths. So and their little faces are over one. So
Cute.
that was
I love it
Now,
smiling.
these are the ones that you're going to make into pillows.
yes. I have what do I have done? I have Snort Stack done, Goat Load, and now the sloths. I'll probably always have one of these going because I want to do them all as little pillows. I want to make them really rugged because like I said, I'm hoping to someday have grandchildren, and I want those to be something they can play with.
Yes.
So, what one are you going to start next? Do we need to kit one up today?
The wombats? Have you done the wombats?
I have not done the wombats. I have not done the corgis.
Oh!
No, I haven't done the corgis yet.
I
have
just
not-
realized I did this upside down, so I wanted to show it right side up.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Okay. I have not done the cardinals yet. Shannon did the cardinals, but I have to do the cardinals.
And the corgis.
So yeah, there's a number of them that. Oh, and I want to do the reindeer
Oh,
too.
that'd be nice.
So yeah,
I didn't know there was that many.
yes, there's
Awesome.
quite a few. So yeah,
Sloths.
so that was my only finish. Go
Oh,
ahead,
you
Justine. Oh my God.
What have you been finishing?
All right.
Oh.
Well, this morning I was greeted by Cara Nelson. Want to see what I got?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I got Spring Moon
I
by
love
Plum
that.
Street Sampler.
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful? So this will be going to a sage with us in a couple weeks.
Oh,
It's
fun.
pretty to get framed. Ooh, those are so pretty.
I love that
They
house.
are. I know.
Is it 2 different colors on
Yes.
the house?
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh.
And look at the blues, Morgan.
Yay.
And how
So-
many other ones do they have
Thank
out
you,
now?
Karen.
Do you know?
No.
Oh my
I
gosh,
should.
I can see the flowers in the grass.
Tulips for spring.
That's awesome.
It's beautiful.
So good.
Beautiful.
You did such a great job.
Beautiful. Thank you. I slaved. Okay. And then Linda Lou here, who helps me, put some of these ornaments together
Oh.
from Grandma's Legacy. And they are just
That's-
adorable.
That's wool. Oh, cute.
Oh,
Oh, they're
fun.
Nordic. They're like Norwegian.
Yep.
Whoa.
Bessie. Tree down.
Tree down. Oh, cute.
I love
Those
the
are really.
heart.
Oh, Linda, those are super cute.
They are adorable. Thank you, Linda.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, how cute.
That
Very
is
cute.
adorable. I like this one too. This
So-
one went.
What did you say?
I'm sorry.
I think that one's Linda Lou's. I don't think that comes with it.
Oh, that's not part of the Nordic
Oh,
ones?
sorry.
It's
Boy,
so
there's
cute.
a lot
I
of
just-
those in there.
Those are fun.
So I believe that is my finishes.
Okay. So let's go on to whips. Should we?
We shall.
Okay. Should we take turns doing that?
I don't care. You go.
Me go first?
You go,
Okay.
Glen Coco.
So the first whip I'm going to show is also one of my other whip goes for July. And this one is called Liberty. And this is by Dames of the Needle. I think I bought this on a stash unload site long time when I first came back to stitching. And I like all things patriotic or Americana, whatever you want to call it. So, so I needed to put 3 days into this again,
Oh, pretty.
and I did.
Oh, my land shell. That is beautiful.
But I'll tell you what, this is stitch heavy. There's a lot of stitching
Yeah,
there.
and that border alone. My
Yeah.
goodness.
So I think I have this on my. So I have it on my whip go one more time this year. Plus, I have Tired Trio on one more time, and I've decided when that comes up, since it's finished, I'm gonna put it into this and hopefully get a finish on this before the end of the year.
Nice.
Yeah.
You go,
Wow.
girl.
You're so good at
Beautiful.
like sticking to your guns, and
Yes.
I say I'm gonna do that, and then it never.
I don't understand, Morgan.
I get distracted by other things.
Why don't you go next?
I've
Okay.
always said I'm a rule follower, so if I make a goal, it's almost like a rule, and
Oh,
then I
that's
have
true.
to finish it.
Well, I've been doing that with this. So,
Cute bag.
oh yeah, I got this at StitchCon. Bags by Beth B. This was not this year, but last year. I love it because it's got a little
Cute.
handle.
Cute.
Yeah, super cute. But I haven't done Whip Go.
Okay.
I did it last year, but it was like overwhelming.
Okay.
Where I was getting upset when I wasn't getting things done,
Mhm.
you know? So I've just been, this is my one goal a month, is
Okay.
to do my, hello there, by Hands On Design.
Those
I
are so cute.
I
Yes,
do the
they
one
are.
every month. So I'm in July right now, and I'm gonna finish this today. I should have finished, we were sitting here. Anyways, it's the Hello July. I literally just have the back stitching along this end to do, and then this is done.
Now, do you have buttons on any of them?
I don't have buttons on any of them because I haven't purchased buttons.
Okay. Is there a plan to do that, or what?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So you're supposed to have different buttons for each one.
Mhm.
I haven't thought that through yet because I've never stitched a button on, so I
Okay.
wouldn't know what to do.
Talk about the fabric you're doing these on.
This is even weave. I have it. This is why I love Justine, because she puts the little slip on there to tell me what it is. It's a Lugana 28 count opal white.
Opalescent.
it's got-
Opalescent white. It's glittery.
It's glittery.
Yeah, I
It's-
just call it the glittery fabric.
It's so Morgan.
Yeah, and just the colors of all of them each month is just a different set of colors, but always, I was telling you today, a lot of gray borders, which hasn't really been my favorite. If I would have done this again, I probably would have maybe just done the colors that go in the family of the month, but it's been fun. I've really enjoyed it, and if I commit to it that month, I can usually get it done in like a week
Yeah.
or so. It doesn't take as much time.
So we're in July and you're about to finish July. You're
Yes.
staying caught up with it.
Yes,
Okay.
I've been really
Cool.
good. That's
For you.
because then I tell myself, well, get your monthly one done, and then whatever feeds your soul after that,
Yep.
you do. So that's kind of been what I've been doing, which
Oh,
is,
good.
I think, a much easier task for me than trying to, because I think I overdid WhipGo. I
Yeah.
overdid how much I thought I could get done in a month.
Mhm.
And then I got frustrated. It's like, but I didn't really want to stitch that this month.
Yeah.
I would much rather do something else.
That's
And
why
it's,
I really switched it up this year, and my goal, all of my WhipGo goals are 3 days, and a lot of them I've ended up stitching more on.
Yeah.
But 3 days was achievable, and if I'm sick of it after 3 days,
Yeah.
I feel like I can put it away, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so-
maybe I'll try that again next year. But
Yeah.
I like the fact of after I'm done with the one thing I saved for the month,
Mhm.
I can do whatever I want.
Okay.
That's good.
This is my Sunday stitch, his eyes on the sparrow.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And I'm not really doing too hot. My goal was, excuse me, a thread a Sunday. I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple Sundays where there was no thread.
Oh, so
I
you just
just-
take one off of your thing and
Yep.
you just stitch through that whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or until that color is done.
Oh my gosh, Justine, I just love that
That's
fabric.
so
Yeah,
Isn't it?
I like
Look
that
at
teal
those
with
colors.
it.
Isn't that pretty?
so pretty.
I'm gonna
See that?
tell you, I watch you guys all the time, and you don't see that the colors aren't as. This is so pretty. Like I've seen
The
that.
fabric, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
what
the,
you see
the
on the-
fabrics
yeah.
on the screen don't always do it justice.
Well, and this is 40 Count Dune by Atomic Ranch
It is
fabric.
so pretty.
It's peachy.
Every time I see that, I just think it's so pretty.
That's a huge project though.
Yep.
It's gonna be a Sunday
You're going to be
forever.
getting Social Security when I get this done.
It's a good thing you got that in the goat bag. I won't get tired of seeing it.
I love it.
Okay.
My turn next?
Mhm, it
Okay. So then I went on to my third WhipGo call because she did the middle square.
Oh,
Well, some people
the
use
free
it a free
space.
square. I actually had a project in there. And that is my Land That I Love, which I thought it was kind of funny that my WhipGo calls had 2 patriotic pieces in the month of July.
You
which
should
is
have bought a
kinda cool.
lottery ticket.
Mm.
Yeah. And
Ooh.
I am very excited to say that I have page number 1 done.
Wow.
That's on the left-hand side here. That's all page number 1.
Shelly.
And then when I got to page number 2, I got a little nervous about, I had to make sure I had enough fabric. And there's not a lot of extra fabric there, but I did get all the way over to the right side and start working my way down. I had to work my way down to get to the farthest stitches to the right, just to make
That
sure.
is just beautiful.
I love it.
And will you please tell everybody what that fabric is?
That fabric is
Let's picture this plus.
32 count feldspar by Picture This Plus.
And I'm
So
sorry,
pretty.
Welcome Stitchery does not have any of that.
No, however, you do have Boston by
Some of that is sold out also by Seraphim.
Seraphim,
Oh, and it's similar
which
to
is
this?
very similar. In fact, it's a little more muted.
Mm.
And if I'm being honest, I like the Boston a little bit better. But I mean,
That's
how long
beautiful.
ago did I pick this out before you had a shop?
Did you
So-
tell Morgan how long it took you to pick up
No.
that fabric?
Nobody needs to know that.
I believe it was 3 hours,
Oh,
Morgan.
shush.
To pick a fabric?
I was.
Good night.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, but I would have been in the car out of here by then.
I think she wanted to kill me. I was sensing that she wanted to kill me.
Only
Oh,
you.
okay.
If you come to my store, I'm happy to spend 3 hours with you. But just it's Shelly.
I tell you what.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
Ooh.
So
look at that fabric.
I know. We picked that
I'm
out
sorry.
here.
Did we?
I made you that bag.
Yes!
New York City bag.
Yes!
New York City.
in
Yep.
New York. Because I love Broadway. I love singing and dancing and acting and
Yes.
Um,
I think that when we're done here, we should have Morgan just tell a little bit about herself. We didn't
Okay.
have you do
Oh,
that.
yes,
And
good idea.
Morgan is quite a talented young lady.
Oh, that's
so
very nice of you.
Yeah.
Thank you. But this is Summertime by Primrose Cottage. I got this at StitchCon 2022. It was my like, oh, I gotta get a StitchCon purchase. And I started it then at StitchCon this year. And I got the fabric here. It is Fiber on a Whim Peridot, which is perfect because I'm an August birthday. I'm pretty sure it was in like your just like stash of here's already cut, and it worked. But I am really proud of all the work I've gotten done on this. I'm sorry I didn't iron this one, but I've loved it.
It's pretty.
The lemons were my favorite.
The lemons?
And then the next part I wanted to finish like in my hoop and then move to go downward because it's lemonade, and I've loved it. It's been the perfect summer stitch. It has been just like bright and vibrant and everything that
I love
you
the
want.
polka dot bikini. Yellow polka dot bikini.
And I love ones like this because it's like, oh, you can just have little finishes to make yourself feel really, really good. To like, I'm good with little projects.
Yes. That fabric is absolutely beautiful.
I'm obsessed with it. And it's my first time doing 36 count.
And
you're loving it.
Yes. Good. And I don't need shears.
There you go. You're young still.
Use it while you
But
can.
it's been very fun. I still do have my light though that I forget that I'm wearing sometimes. But other than that, it's really it's been very, very fun.
Justine, you're up.
I'm up.
Or you're down. Whatever.
Okay, well.
Stitch her down.
Or I'm falling and I can't get up. My whip code this year has 6 items on it. And next year I've said I'm going to do the same thing. And I said I was going to put the same projects on that aren't finished. I may change it up a little because now that it's 6 months, I'm...
You're getting bored with them.
Yep. Especially this one. This was 3 times. One, because it was this month, it was last month, and it was the month before.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and
3 months in a
and
row.
I never got them all done, so I'm still trying to catch up.
Oh.
But it was to do a motif, stitch for 3 hours, and stitch for 5 hours. Okay, well, my board, my rules, so if I sit down to stitch a little, it's an hour.
It counts, yes.
But not that I don't love this, I just love it, but it's...
Oh my God, it's huge.
Yeah.
So I got that motif done, the red one done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that was a big motif.
Yeah. And
This one right here?
Yeah. And then working down on the P.
That's a lot of stitching. Those letters are.
But it's not really hard, and I love the fabric because it's that smoky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have to show you that
Vintage smoky white.
Yeah. I didn't do a good job, but I am putting my floss on the floss drops that I got at StitchCon.
I do that too.
Nancy Allen. I think we got this one at
Quilter Station.
Thank you, Quilter Station. And I got this one from Jen Tart.
Ooh.
And then here's the needle minder that goes with it.
Cute.
And then I got this one. This one I don't know. I'm sorry. StitchCon.
I have those.
Let me see.
I just kitted something up with those.
Did you?
Seriously.
Beautiful.
That's Teresa Kogut. I know that.
Yeah.
I don't remember who.
So, and I do have more of these also.
There's not a name on the back.
So thank you.
We love you. Thank you.
Yes, stay tuned because there will be more.
That's why I loved StitchCon is because people were so giving, and I never have to buy floss drops anymore. I don't.
It's fun. It's fun. So, okay, that's all I did. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I will show my Sunday stitch then. I am doing Though He Seemeth Sleeping by Lucy Beam.
And it was my mom who finished her Sunday stitch, and she started something else, right?
Yes,
You two
I think
haven't
so.
finished yours.
Yeah. And I think I told everybody last time that I was really excited to get down to the row of leaves.
Oh wow!
And I got down there.
Look at that color.
I stitched all the way across the vine, all the way across, and I have one leaf stitched in on the left-hand side there.
Beautiful.
So
Shelley.
tomorrow when I stitch on this, it's going to be all leaves all day. I'm super excited. I'm hoping to get that finished.
That's fun to do all the different colors along.
So if you can see that. Isn't that pretty?
Ooh, that'll be fun.
So excited for tomorrow.
Yay.
So that's my Sunday stitch.
Oh my gosh, I'm in teacher mode. I didn't realize it was Sunday tomorrow. I don't know what day it is ever.
You'll find out when Morgan tells you about herself that she's a teacher.
Yeah.
So, yes.
I'm lucky I'm
Do you have more whips?
I do have more whips.
Okay.
You'll like this one.
Okay.
This was my, we're exhausted.
Oh boy.
We're exhausted after stitching all day, but we're still gonna stitch in the hotel room, but this one's easy. For any of you who love Schitt's Creek, I've got, ew, David!
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So
you're working on his
I
hair.
started this last year and I worked really hard to just get everything, because all the stuff that's left is just stitch in black. So his head, his hair,
Oh my gosh.
when I got the eyebrows done, I loved it. It made me so happy. But this is a 3-piecer. So there's Ew David and then 2 other things that all go together that are Schitt's Creek. One of them is something that another thing Alexis says, and then David goes, I'm trying really hard not to connect with people right now, or something like that.
I have a needle minder like that.
Yeah. And so it's been really fun. And it's definitely that, like, oh, mindless.
And hers
I can
is
just
probably, I love that for you.
Yes,
Yes.
something like that. And then at StitchCon, they had a David
That's the one I
minder.
have. Yep.
Sorry, my scissors is behind it, but the magnet's so intense, I'm afraid to like rip it off. I'm gonna poke myself.
Cool.
But I loved this fabric. It's got a slight little blue
Polka dot.
on it, and
Right.
it's so fun. So
Yeah.
for all 3 of the pieces, I have that same fabric.
Oh, fun.
Because I think that they stitched through all the same, it's like all the same colors of flosses. It's
Okay.
Lugana Light Mint,
Okay.
and then Simple Wave Studios. It was on Etsy
Okay.
is where I got this, but yeah, it's been really fun, and I love it because Schitt's Creek's amazing. And it was back in 2021 when they were still really like on air all the time.
Yeah. I need to watch it again. I've watched it
Yeah.
once, but you know, you need to watch it again to catch everything.
Oh, for sure.
So what are you watching these days then?
Well, I'm keeping up with Outlander, and I'm keeping
The
up.
new season.
Yes, and I'm keeping up with. I binged Sex and the City because I never watched it when it was a big deal,
I haven't either.
and
good.
so I binged that. And now there's the newer. It's called
and just like that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so I've been keeping up with that. Katie and I have been watching America's Next Top Model. We've been going back and watching all the seasons,
Oh,
and we're enjoying that.
okay.
Katie's watching New Girl right now.
She snapped me.
Yeah.
She was bawling. She goes something about Cece and Schmidt about like their wedding or something.
Oh,
Spoilers,
gosh.
sorry.
Yeah.
But it was but I was like, I love that you're doing that.
Yeah.
Because then it made me want to go back and rewatch because
Yeah.
it's such a great show.
So, you know.
What about The Summer I Turned Pretty?
Oh, I haven't. So, Katie hasn't seen it yet.
Not at all?
No. And so, here's the thing. When I binge something and then it's like another 8 months before, I have to go back and rewatch it
Oh, yeah.
before I start the new season. So, she and I are going to start at the beginning
Get
and watch
ready.
the first season and then go into the second.
Okay,
season.
it's really good.
So,
What's it called?
The Summer I Turned Pretty. You should also listen to the books. They were really good.
okay. Good to know.
Anyways.
Good to know.
Do you have another whip?
No.
Okay.
Do you have another whip?
I do.
Okay.
So, and then I was hearing everybody talk about Jolly July, and I was like, I haven't stitched anything Christmas yet this month. So
And-
I pulled out, what?
And I'm like, and why?
Oh.
I'm a seasonal stitcher.
Oh,
so-
okay. So I pulled out my And to All a Good Night,
Oh.
and I'm gotten a little bit further down into the house. I got the 2 chimneys done. So I've been working on that. I don't have the, this is a borrowed pattern because it's a retired pattern.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have the pattern with me because I make a working copy. And
Pretty though.
I
When you
just,
get to the house.
yeah,
The house
So-
has stars on it. It's pretty.
yes. And the house is brick. So I'll be working on all that mortar and brick. And yeah.
Mm,
So I did get a little bit of Jolly July stitching going with that.
Sweet.
You're up.
Okay. Since we're on that, I should probably just share my winter one that I have.
I love it.
You know that I'm new to this because I was like, Waxing Moon Design, it was so great. And they're like, yeah, they're in Osage. It's like, okay, 45 minutes from me. But so Waxing Moon Design, it's called Let It Snow. And I have absolutely adored this. This is my, it's a snow day, I'm gonna stitch. This is what I usually pull out because it is just so much fun.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I didn't realize how big it was gonna be until I got going, but I've made a lot of progress on this year.
Really pretty.
It has been a lot of fun. So this is gonna be where the snowman goes. I just haven't gotten around because I don't like
cute.
stitching white. So
Please tell me you don't pull it out for a while then, if it's your snow day.
I haven't touched this in a while.
We maybe need it next week when it's going to get 100.
Ugh.
Maybe that would be good. I could get to
Think about snow
some
day.
other
How
things.
about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, but I just, and it's,
That's
oh,
cute.
what is this fabric? It's Jobelin Dense Fog. Because it does have a little bit of, like,
Modeling.
yeah, I was going to say like tie-dye.
Oh, it's beautiful, Morgan.
But it's been a lot of fun. And I don't really stitch with fancy flosses that much anymore. So whenever I get this out, I'm like, oh yeah, variegation. I have to be good about it. But it's really pretty. The bottom though, like I was excited. I was like, watch it snow. I'm getting close to the bottom. No, there's all those trees at the bottom and all the snowflakes. So I had to adjust my expectations. But I could finish this within the next year, I think, if I
I think so.
worked at it. But it's been really fun.
Especially if we get a lot of snow this winter.
Yes. And I have a snowblower now, so
There you
I'm
go.
not spending all that time outside.
Okay, and my last whip, after I finished Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow, my
Oh my
next
gosh.
goal for finishing this year, in fact, as soon as possible, is the bushel and the peck that I'm doing for my daughter, Katie.
I love this. I know you don't like it so much, but I love it.
I love the look of it.
Mhm.
I am not enjoying the stitch as much as I thought I would. For one thing, I'm stitching it on Ada, and I'm not
Used to that.
I can't stitch it in hand. That's my problem. So this is my only piece that I stitch in a hoop, and it's very slow.
Oh.
When I stitch in hand, I can stitch so much faster.
Okay.
The other thing is this Ada, if I'm being honest, I don't know what this is. Justine, I got this before you had the shop, and I think I may have bought it at like Hobby Lobby or something, but it is not square.
Oh.
The squares are taller than they are wide. And so this is supposed to be a round piece, but it's turning out to be oval. I don't know how to explain it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because the squares aren't
It feels
square.
very thick,
Yeah.
like when I'm feeling it
Maybe
right
it's a
now.
linen, do you
So
think?
I don't know.
I love the colors though.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean it's very pretty. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
And
but
I'm
I totally
excited
understand.
to have it done. It's going to be beautiful, and
Yeah.
it's a gift for my daughter Katie. She knows I'm stitching.
I do see it
so-
more when I see
Yeah,
the oval.
you see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
And by the way, I
Like,
talked
when
to
you look
Chris,
at
and
that,
we are
it's-
framing it for her graduation.
Oh, you are. Okay.
We are. So
All right.
Oh, that's so nice.
Now I really got to get it finished.
no
Peppermint
pressure.
Purple.
She graduates August 2nd, so it's not going to happen. I can tell you that right now.
A
But-
card is nice.
But see how round it is on the pattern?
Yeah, it doesn't come out
And
that way.
because of the stitches, I
Yeah.
know that there's linen out there that's like 60 by 53 or something. I mean, they're not exactly square, but I didn't think it was that way with Ada, and I thought this was just like an 18 count Ada.
Oh.
But I don't know. Can you look at that and see? Can you see how the length of the square is taller than the width of the square?
Yes,
Yeah,
I see that.
it's very visible.
I see that.
So instead of being round, it's turning out oval, but that's all right.
It'll be just beautiful.
It will be just
Katie's gonna love it though.
Yes, she will, because it has special meaning,
It does.
and yeah.
We love it. Love
So
it, love it.
this is where I'm spending a lot of my time right now, because I want to get this done.
Yeah.
So
I totally understand.
that's that.
Did I tell you I have the best aunt in the world? Because she didn't make just one bag for me. She made two!
Oh, I forgot I made you that one.
This was my surprise StitchCon bag, but you
Yes.
tell the story about why you gave this one to me.
Because it's you. All the colors.
That's exactly like
All the colors.
when you gifted it to me, you were like, this one was for you because it just is you.
Yes.
And so I picked a project that I thought matched the bag perfectly. And it is it Stitchrovia? Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you gave this
I
pattern to
gave
me.
that pattern too. I think that came in a
Oh.
Black Needle Society stitchy box. If I
Yeah.
remember correctly, it was the free pattern in that.
You handed it to me and I was like, yes, please. Be
And I just
kind.
thought you needed it in your classroom.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
so pretty. It's gonna take me forever and a half to get it done, but I've really enjoyed working on it.
Look at that.
Morgan, that is beautiful.
So I've got the
Almost all of the kind.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then the B for B, and then
Pretty.
I want to say I brought this out in the spring, and I did a lot of the leaves and the flowers because I had this all done,
Mhm.
but I'm going back and forth if I want to include the hands.
Mhm.
I kind of just want to not have them and just have the Be Kind Always and just have the little frillies
Uh-huh.
because I'm not sold on having those there. I think it's
Yeah.
kind of weird, and I
Okay.
just want the words. We'll see. It'll be a while till I get down there, but
Yep.
Oh,
my
that's
goal is to
beautiful.
just because it and the how it works is I want to just get all of this
You
done.
can't show the pattern, I'm sorry.
You don't know that.
No,
It's okay.
You would
It's
never
okay.
know that.
No.
I didn't do that, but I want to get the whole like front page and then you just flip it over. So that's kind of a goal that I
Yes.
have for myself at some point in time. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this one.
Good.
Beautiful.
I don't have any more whips. Do you have more?
No,
No? You're good?
I have more, but I don't need to show them.
Well, you can.
Do you want
Go
to see
for
my
it.
10,000 lakes?
Yes, for sure. You have to show that. That's one of Justine's.
Yeah. Oh, don't mind the corgi hair. I have a corgi and her hair is everywhere all the time. I feel proud with the amount I have done on
You
this.
That's
should.
very
You
pretty.
should because there again, when you took that, you had not stitched very long.
No, and this is the same fabric that I did my bushel and a peck on
Oh,
because
Beautiful.
you only had to get it up with linen.
that's right.
Now, this was for your grand opening, right?
Yeah.
This was the pattern that
Why do I thought this was a glue stick.
the pattern that Carolyn Manning designed for Justine's grand opening.
Yeah.
Has a Minnesota feel, 10,000 lakes.
Mm-hmm.
Carolyn Manning actually lives in Minnesota. She lives up in Mankato, where I work. So she's one of our local designers.
And
Yeah, that's beautiful.
and she signed my chart.
Oh, how
Which is
fun.
so cool. But yeah, she was really nice when I met her. It was
Oh,
because I was representing the family that day because mom was off doing who knows what, and
yeah.
it was fun. And I brought my friends.
That's
from
right.
lessons
That's
that day.
right.
It was really fun. What else? Oh, I got our stitch along that we were supposed to start a long time ago.
Oh, geez. You mean the one that I haven't started yet?
The one, because it was the Let's Talk stitching from Hands On Design. Oh,
Yep.
she signed that
She
too.
signed it too. Yeah.
Thanks, Kathy. I think my sister and my mom both finished this.
I think so too.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I just,
Yeah.
I don't like the fabric. I think if
Oh.
I would have done it on linen, I would be more apt to do more with it.
Uh-huh.
I like smoother,
Softer.
softer things to stitch with.
Oh yeah, that's.
It's
kind of-
very crunchy, but it's fun.
It's crunchy.
I do. It is. But
you
I
know,
love the colors though. They're super fun.
They are fun.
I just don't. It doesn't grab my soul as much as others do.
I just love it. I wonder if I need to pick
calling
I
calling
thought
it.
you did.
Is that I don't think
Did I offend somebody for calling it crunchy?
No,
No.
no, no.
Okay.
Calling it a sal is like the kiss of death for me. Call it a sal, and you guaranteed I'm not even going to start it. I'm
But
going to say that I'm going to join. I'm going to get everybody hyped up, and they're all going to start. And yeah.
So, absolutely a loser.
Maybe we call it the SDSSP
Yeah.
next time.
Subtle
But
deep-
everybody, maybe we just change
What
the
is that?
SD.
Special double secret spy project?
Special double special spy project,
Okay.
and then we can all just be spies, and
Okay.
we have to. We
With
have
K's
like
and S's
yeah.
on our chest.
The last one I have
Oh.
is
I'm so proud that she has all these whips.
it is a Sunday stitch. It's the heartstring samplers. When I survey, so just a little bit. My family, you were part of this. We all are very big into choral singing, and we have been. It's very much a part of our lives, and we all were a part of the Minnesota All-State Lutheran Choir. And when I survey, the Wondrous Cross was our kind of traditional song. that we would sing at every concert, and then you'd always go up, and as a alumni you would sing it. And so my sister's already done this one. But she gifted the flosses that she had left over to me, and I have quite a bit done.
Pretty.
Nice.
Borders are the worst for me. I lose steam
bored.
on borders
Yeah.
because, and this one, it's the same but it's different. It doesn't follow the pattern, so you can't just like mindlessly stitch. You actually have to count.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I wish I could just.
Tell us how you feel about that.
It's just frustrating because I want to just be able to sit and watch TV, but I have to focus, and it's very frustrating. But I do love it. It's been a lot. And then my mom gifted Maggie and I the full. Bye, Dee. Gifted us the full like book of all the Sunday stitches. So I'll be really excited to finish this one so I can do a
Go
different
on
one.
to another one. Good
I'm
for
not
you.
that big on like I only stitched on Sundays. It's definitely a I haven't picked that up in a while. I should probably do that. But we used to stitch at our church a couple times, like as like a fellowship thing. Lisa, my friend Lisa, would go, come and bring your stitching, because it's like literally bring anything, any crafting thing. And so I would bring that too when I would stitch at the
Aw,
church.
fun.
So
There you go.
yeah,
Fun.
but that's all I have.
Does anybody
I
have any
promise.
new starts?
I've kitted things, but that's for haul.
Yeah. I have no new starts. You don't have any.
You don't-
new-
you don't start anything?
Justine, are you
Are
okay?
you serious?
Do we need to dial 911?
Well, I didn't start, but believe me, I'm thinking of something.
Yeah? Okay. So then let's talk about plans, should we?
We shall.
Want me to start again?
You go, girl.
Okay. So, as I mentioned, bushel and a peck.
Oh, your plan to finish
Yes,
it.
I
Okay.
am pushing through on that to get that thing finished. If I could get it finished in August, I would be so happy.
And it's Katie's birthday.
It's
month,
Katie's
so-
birthday in August. She's graduating in August. She's starting her first, as she calls it, big girl job.
Girl boss.
Yeah. Actually, she's starting that July 31st, but close
You're
enough.
rounding up.
Close enough, yes. So if I could get that finished in August, I'd be very happy. And then beyond that, they'll be giving the WIPCO numbers for August
That's
here
right.
next week.
Oh, probably.
So I'll be working on whatever those two things are. And then once that bushel and a peck piece is done, I want to get Ursilia's sampler started, the one from the attic.
Oh.
I have not started that yet, and I've kind of decided that that's going to be my reward for finishing bushel and a peck.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I want to get that started, and then beyond that, then I'm kind of open the rest of the year because I will have made my 2 goals
Nice.
that I had planned on.
Way to
So,
go.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
So those are my plans.
So then we
Has to
need to
feel
kit
good.
up some more for you.
Well, I do need to kit up another Plum Street stack
Yes.
one. I don't know
Yes.
which one, but I'd like to have one of those going.
I vote
Sorry.
corgis. That's just what I'm going to say. I vote
Well,
corgis.
of course.
Sorry, I'm getting out the 2 things that are my
Okay.
plans.
Okay.
Because I have them kitted up.
Okay.
Because that's,
Is this also haul?
yeah.
Okay.
Is that okay that I do both?
Yes. Yes.
Can I just be very upfront and say one of my favorite things once I get something like fully kitted is to spend the time like putting all the floss on the floss drops and like
The
the
prep?
prep of it all.
Yeah. You like
It
that.
gives me such joy.
Are you her niece or something?
But
I have another word for it.
It starts with an A.
but that's like the only thing that I am. Is it anal?
Anal Annie. Yes, Morgan. Justine, do we need to?
Oh,
Sorry.
You. Oh
Okay,
goodness.
sorry.
I'm sorry. That's the only thing that I guess I'm anal about. Everything else is a dumpster fire, but it's fine. I'm not crying. You're crying.
A dumpster fire.
My cheeks hurt. I had a little bit too much fun last week at Justine's open house
Oh, fun.
with all of the people that were in the back. They had so many fun bags. So I've got a D bag.
Nice.
It's buttons. Oh, I should get the button pattern for
Yes,
that.
you should.
And then what was the other lady that had the wood?
Deirdre.
Deirdre had these
And Gary.
awesome.
Yep, Deirdre and Gary.
I loved this. So in here, this is my first plan. I get the new welcome.
Of course.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't. Just ignore it.
Somebody's car.
And actually, it's
alarm.
welcome to our home, right? That's like the title
Right,
of
you
the
know,
thing.
I forgot to grab that.
Autumn Lane Stitchery, which I had never heard of, but the colors that are used, I'm obsessed. And I just got everything that she just had it all in a bag, and I went,
Will you leave that out so Justine can show it and talk about it?
yeah.
Thanks.
So I just got it all ready to go. I'm obsessed with all the colors, all DMC, which I love.
Cool.
So I need to. I don't know when I'm gonna start it. I don't know.
Tonight.
Maybe my birthday month in August I'll start
There
it.
you go. Maybe it's your birthday start.
Maybe it is, or this one could be my birthday start. Maybe I just start that one because it'll make me happy. The other one I plan to do at least start, and then this will be another like in the winter when I need something sun and bright.
Yeah.
Is Sharon Christine Designs.
Shannon, yeah.
Sorry, that's my mom's name and I got it wrong. It's. I'm sorry. It's Hello Summer 2. I was
cute.
just, shopping and the colors sold me.
Of course.
But I don't was it Lynn? Was it oh
What is
jeez.
going on? What? Oh.
If only we could turn the camera
I wish we
around.
could see outside our window.
I love
So there
it.
was a bunch of gals back in Justine's stitchy room stitching, and they're all leaving now. And so they started a conga line out in front of the store. Oh,
my
here they
gosh.
come again. They're so sweet.
Oh,
Needless to say, we have a pretty good time around
Yes.
here.
Yes, we do.
but who's the gal who helps here? Is it Lynn?
Yes.
Or
Lynn.
Carolyn
It's
or
Lynn.
Sarah.
Okay.
It's Lynn.
Okay.
Punch needle.
Yes.
Yes,
Lynn.
Lynn.
She helped me pick out the fabric to go with this because
Okay.
it was on like a tan, and I was like, no, that's not my vibe. But this is a Zweigert.
Yep.
Lugana lavender. So it's a
Ooh,
very
pretty.
pretty purple.
And look at this.
Oh.
If that doesn't scream Morgan, I don't know
Are
what
you
does.
sure you don't want to start that one tonight too?
I don't know. They're so
Yes,
I'm
they
just
are.
very excited to do it. And I tell myself this will be one like when I'm in the middle of winter and I'm sad and cold and I'm done with Let It Snow.
Yeah.
I'll want to whip this out and it'll just give
Yes.
So that'll be
joy.
December 1st.
Yeah, for sure. Or even earlier than that. But those were my two plans of I kitted them up. I want to start them
Very
soon,
fun.
but I just don't know when.
Very fun. Plans,
Thank you,
madam?
Margaret. All right, my plans. Well, I get to work on piece again.
You do?
Yay! I have 4 hours.
How many
to go.
times did you put it on your whip go?
3
6,
times,
yeah,
but she
Jeez.
hasn't finished all of her goals for it.
Yes.
But then this is similar?
This is Autumn Quaker. This is
Oh.
one motif. So it
Oh
may
my
be one of these little stars.
Oh my gosh.
But
Okay.
every time I pull this out, I just love it.
Oh, that is so
I
pretty.
do. Oh my.
I just love it.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's great.
I am gonna ask a silly question, but I've been wondering this. You always, whenever you whip out your projects, it's always this huge piece of fabric. It's because you don't cut your fabric, or is
I
it
do.
really gonna be that big?
That other one, it's going to be that big. This one, I think it may have cut it because I was going to make Shelly stitch it too.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Because I've always wondered that, like, oh my gosh, the projects are that big.
I just do it so people think I stitch big things.
Oh, sorry, I gave it all away.
And then Heaven and Nature Sing. This one is 5 hours. Oh. This one's by Kathy Barrick. And so I could spend 5 hours on that deer's hind end.
Nothing
Sorry.
like a good deer butt to
Yeah.
keep you busy.
Rockin' the deer butt. Sorry. That's not the lyrics. But
And then I also have Christmas Garden. I think I have a couple hours on that. But I apologize, I don't have the pattern because it's in the book. All I have is the where I'm at, which is not far. And this one is just a big piece of material.
okay. Because you stitch in hand too, don't you?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's not
geez.
bad to have all of this.
Well, sometimes it gets in the way.
Because in my hoop, that would drive me nuts.
Yeah. I probably will cut it off later.
Yeah.
So those are my whipped Kogos.
Love it.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna make sure I have everything here. All right. I am doing the monthly tea towels. No, excuse me. I want to do the monthly tea towels by Granny's Legacy. So every month we get a different towel.
And this is
embroidery.
okay.
So here's last month's towel, and it's a regular towel. And then today in the mail,
Can I see it?
Mm-hmm.
I got the next one. And this is the one that, in fact, I had somebody sign up for the automatic, and she signed up for every other month, and it's a gift.
Oh.
So this is, I don't know if my family watches this, but there may be a mother-in-law who gets these as gifts because I'm hoping she stitches them and gives them back to us at Christmas.
Oh, but I like that towel
Isn't
though.
that cool?
Yeah.
So every month it's a different one. So I would like to do those.
I used to do quite a bit of embroidery. I
Did
used to
you?
love to do embroidery.
My grandma
On,
Hickman
like,
would.
Pillowcases and dresser
yeah.
scarves and
Mhm.
things like that. I used to do quite a bit.
And then I did buy quite a few of Julie's patterns for the shop,
Me too.
and this American sampler. You can now buy
is so
that at
pretty.
the shop, and I just love it. I
The
just
fin.
love it. Yes.
It was something else, I tell you.
Yeah, and that if you've watched their show, their Flosstube recently, that's hanging behind them on the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And then she also has another model of the USA put together.
Mm-hmm.
And then on their Flosstube, she mentioned somebody had said pillows.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, wouldn't that be gorgeous?
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
So those are,
Your plans and your haul.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Do you have haul?
I do have haul.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab the Autumn Lane model. while you
Okay.
Yes,
you do that.
please do.
So I will show you my haul. This is almost all from last weekend.
Sorry, I
At-
have an ice cube.
Oh, at Justine's anniversary celebration.
So you had a lot of fun shopping
oh,
that day
I
too?
had some serious fun. Yes.
I
always
texted
do.
my mom and I was like, "Yep, I had a little bit of too much fun. I got a lot of bags." And she was like, "Are you gonna get me some?" Sorry, snooze you lose.
Okay. So first of all, our dear friend Dee
Mhm.
makes the most beautiful bags, and she is so good to me.
Oh.
So she had a bunch of bags sitting there for purchase, and I liked the outside of one bag and the inside of another one. So she went home that night and made it for me.
Are you serious?
Serious.
Mm-hmm.
Because she probably just had the fabric. I bet it doesn't.
Yes. So the outside is this Christmas fabric. And the inside are these beautiful little red birds. And it's funny because last 24 hours of cross stitch when she gave us all a needle minder with this bird on it.
Yes.
And I love that thing. And now I have it on the inside
That's
of my bag.
amazing.
So yes,
I did see the Christmas
Yes.
pattern.
I loved it. She had another Christmas bag like this done up. And I liked the fabric on the inside, but I really liked the red birds. And she said, well, I think I have some of that left at home. And the next day she came back and had it made for me already.
Oh my
So
gosh.
thank you, Dee. You are so sweet.
And she's
You
so
are
talented.
spoiled.
Her
Oh,
bags are
yes.
so good.
Yes, for sure. And then from Deirdre and Gary Ron, they were also one of the vendors last weekend. Deirdre made these really
That's-
cool, like supply bags, stitchy supply bags. And I just loved the green with the Christmas berries on it. And when you open it up, there's a couple of pockets inside there. I don't know if you can see.
You know
that.
who else liked that bag?
Who?
My granddaughter,
Really? Which one?
Charlie.
Charlie?
So,
This is apropos. Sorry, Charlie. So yeah, I bought that from
that.
Gary and Deidre Ron. It's so cute. I love it.
Yeah.
And then I went a little wild at Julie's table.
Oh, I did too.
I went
did too.
very wild at Julie's table.
Well, because I would say, oh, I really like that. And then she
Yeah.
goes, oh, well, here you go, and whipped it out for me.
Yeah. So this is a kit, and when I say there is everything in it, I mean everything down to the scissors. The scissors is actually in the kit as well. And she had a finished one on her table as an example, and it's called the Holly and Berries Scissor Case Kit, and it includes the scissors and the wood forms, the fabric, cotton batting, linen, fibers, ribbon, buttons, lace, pins, needles, everything is there. And it is super cute. So I bought that.
So did I.
Did you? And many of you, if you watch Jane and Julie, you probably have seen this on their show. The Cherries, Cherries, Cherries needlework bag, scissors sheath, case, and tape measure. She had those, so I had to have that. And I think you have the thread, right?
I have the patterns.
You have the patterns too, but you also have the thread.
Oh no, I
No.
read it wrong. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay. All right. My bad.
Will you show the back of that one? No,
Which
this
one?
one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. I also got the USA pattern that Justine was just showing, and there's the back.
So that's the other.
Oh, so you get, when you buy this, you get both?
Yeah, because it's in the middle. You
Oh,
stitch the
got it.
middle.
Okay.
Yeah, you just stitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Cool.
And then I also got the Holly and Berries cross-stitch doily.
I got that
That
too.
I thought was
That
really,
was-
really
that's
pretty.
really pretty.
And I see there's some needles
Yeah,
in here.
even included the
But
needles.
Justine, I see that around the edges it looks a little bit like hardanger, which
You can do it.
Ah,
You can do it.
we'll see. So anyway, and I am going to take her hardanger class, right? Am
Yes.
I taking it? Okay. At the end of September. So that will be my first go at hardanger. Then, oh, and I forgot to mention this.
I
Dee
bought a
just
lot of
gave
those.
me this thread bed because she knew that I had bought the matching bag
Oh.
like months ago. I had bought this
my
wine. It's got
gosh.
grapes, wine grapes on it. She's like, I know you have that bag. You need the thread bed to go with it. So
She thought that you look like Lucy and you stomp on the grapes.
did she?
No.
Oh no, you thought
Darn
that.
it, I had to be truthful.
And then, this is going to sound funny. I had a bee in my bonnet and was thinking about the bees by Janine McGowan of the Blue Flower. There's Quilting Bee and Tudor Bee. I don't know if there are any more bees, but I decided, you know what? No time like the present. I need to have these in my stash. So I
She's
bought
come
these.
a long way, people.
Yeah. So I bought these to put them in my stash
Nice.
here at the shop.
Did you never like bees before? Are you just coming around to it?
No, I've always liked them. And you know what happened? I was helping one of the other gals that was stitching in the back room. She was looking for a moth pattern, and I was looking for that beautiful moth pattern of Kathy Barrick's.
Uh-huh.
But I had this bee pattern in mind too, and I'm like, I wonder if Justine has. It was just kind of
Oh,
it
yeah.
just
Meant to be.
meant to be. Yes.
Bee.
And then, as you know, I'm in the Scattered Seed Samplers Club.
Oh, I saw this one.
Is this say me or what?
It does. It's beautiful.
My Scattered Seed Samplers Club kit came this week, and it's got red in it. And
I
I'm
think you need to start it
so
immediately.
excited. So I have been really happy with this club. Number one, I love birds, and they all have birds in them,
Mhm.
and they're very primitive. They're just right up my alley.
You get one every month?
No. This is 3 times a year, so it's every
Okay.
4 months. This is my second one this year. I think I'll
Do I
get
get
one.
to look at
I
it?
think I
Thank
get
you.
one more before the end of the year.
Oh,
But
oh,
I did it last
oh.
year. I did it in 2022 also. So
Isn't that,
That is really
beautiful?
Yeah.
I think you need to stitch it now,
I love
Shell.
it. It's so pretty. So,
Is that one too?
well, this when we were at StitchCon, I saw this Fractor
that's right.
Fractor Flowers by La Di Da stitched up. And it was stitched with a thread conversion from Julie at Reflections.
Mm.
And she had stitched it on Murky. And the person that stitched it that was showing it at StitchCon had also stitched it on Murky. And I could not quit looking at this thing. I loved it so much.
Beautiful.
Well, Murky is very hard to get now. So I thought, well, I think I'm going to order the thread conversion from Julie at Reflections, and I did. And I'm just going to pick my own fabric. So that's what I've done. I have not started this yet, but I will tell you that I pulled the called for threads for this, which is a lot of DMC and One Gentle Arts. And when I compared the called for with Julie's conversion, I really like Julie's conversion. It actually looks more like the picture on the front of the pattern.
A fawn.
Cool.
So I'm going to do Julie's conversion, and I've decided, I think, that I'm going to do it on this 40 count Fox and Rabbit up in the attic.
Oh, nice.
Pretty.
And I think that
It looks
it's
like
kinda
cocoa
hard to
powder.
see, but yeah.
Yes.
I think these colors are just going to pop right off of that. So.
How can you just not start all those tonight? Put Netflix on and away you go.
Because you know me, I have goals. I have things that have to be done before I can. I have to eat my vegetables before I can have my dessert.
Since when?
Way to
Well.
say it.
Anyway,
I
so
love it.
those are my haul.
Can I
Awesome.
give you a couple things from Hall that I was supposed to give you last time?
Sure.
Okay. Sunshine Stitchers were here stitching,
Yes.
and they left this for you, but I forgot to give it to
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Oh, did they come for that class? The needlepoint class?
Nope,
Nope.
they came to stitch.
Oh, cool.
Thank you, Sheila and EJ.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And then
a
there
little
were
sticker. Can't
Two
wait.
gals who stopped here on their way to StitchCon.
Oh.
One is Carmen Delaney from Fargo,
Oh, cool.
and
Oh,
she
cute.
gave you those.
Oh, cute. Thank you, Carmen.
And then this one is it's
Ooh, I like
Pocket Pup Creations,
Oh, cute.
I think. And she gave you this one. So I'm sorry, I
Oh, they're
forgot to
both.
give
They
them to
both have this really.
Isn't that cool?
Were they together?
Oh.
Oh, they have this unique feel to them.
It's like they're
don't they?
laminated or something.
They're like, yeah, they're really cool. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate
awesome.
it. Yay!
Yay.
I love treats.
So do you have
Yes, I went shopping at Julie's station as well. But before
Okay.
that, I've been watching since forever, not forever, the Plum Street samplers, This Is the Day. I love that pink brick.
Oh.
But I was searching and searching. I couldn't find it. You said you had ran out or something, whatever. But I found this one that I think I like just as much. It's the This I Know. It's the church. And when I said I got it, my sister was like, oh, I've been wanting that one, so I feel good about it. That I got it before her. But it's a cute little church, and it's got little sheep, so I don't know when I'll do that, but I really liked it. I had to get a merch bag from Julie.
I did too.
And I might have got one for my mom too, because I'm a good daughter.
Aren't you? Though?
And then I got a couple of her little packs. This one is the Today I Shall Stitch. And of course, just like her other ones, everything came in it. And this is what I loved about meeting her. I would just go around and I say, oh, I really like that. She'd just whip out she's like, oh, well, here's the whole thing. Perfect sales lady. And then I loved that we got a bunch of freebies from you. That was super awesome for those were a couple of my hauls. And then I really liked
Didn't you
these-
buy that bag too?
Yes, I'll show it in a
Okay.
second. I really liked these little door hanger kits.
Oh, cute.
So this one says Shh, Stitches Blooming, which I really liked. I have a little door. Well, I have several little closets in my house, but this would be perfect in my little living room. And then and then she showed me how she had a bunch of ones for different seasons.
Mhm.
And of all of them, I thought this one would go perfect. I could put on my classroom door
Cute.
when Thanksgiving or, fall comes.
Cute.
So I really liked that one, and I knew it wouldn't take me very long.
Did you see the Halloween one?
Yes.
That is what we're going to do for community ed with the kids.
Oh, fun.
That's gonna be perfect.
I'm excited.
Oh, I love it.
Squirrel, sorry.
It's okay. But then I got this amazing project bag from D.
Mm-hmm.
It has 2 zipper pockets, 2 inner pockets to put your projects, and it all closes up.
Very
So
cute.
it's perfect for like a weekend thing, but I loved it because it had my colors, blue and pink. And it was just super awesome. And I got there early enough that I think I snagged it before people were
There you
able
go.
to see it. But that's all the stuff that
For you.
I went a little insane. But I hadn't been here in a long time, so I felt okay about it.
I'm
So,
glad
yeah.
you can justify it.
But yeah, that's all mine.
So, what's next?
Shop
Oh,
update?
Okay.
Okay. First of all, I have to
Ooh.
show you what the Sunshine Stitchers sent me.
Oh, how cute.
This had sunflowers in it, and it was just beautiful. So it was from EJ and Sheila.
Oh, how nice.
Thank you, thank
So
you,
cute.
thank you. I am so excited because the sunflowers were absolutely gorgeous.
Uh-huh.
But now I want to stitch some sunflowers and
Uh-huh.
stick them out of here also.
Cute.
So thank you, thank you. And then, since Morgan is stitching 10,000 Lakes, I wanted to show you what it looks like done. So here's the model that Mary Uppida stitched.
Isn't that pretty?
It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So this was my very first pattern. This was done at our grand opening.
That's so
Then,
so pretty.
last year, Kathy Haberman made our welcome pattern. We have a welcome pattern made every year. So here is my welcome, and Kathy stitched this and put it all together and gave it to me.
Very pretty.
So this is 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2023, Autumn Lane Stitchery made, and Mara finished. So here is the model. Isn't that beautiful?
That is
Those
so
colors
pretty.
are so pretty.
So beautiful. And we have these on our website. We have Autumn Lane kitted up in 16 count and 32 count.
Mhm.
And they are on the website, so you can go ahead and place an order if you're interested.
Like it's the full kit.
It's a full kit,
Nice.
full kit.
Easy peasy.
So I'm very, very excited about
Very
that.
cute.
And let's see, what else do I have? All right, at the end of our open house last weekend, I did buy quite a few patterns from Julie, and I'll let Julie explain that. But basically, everything that these girls just showed, I now have in my shop, if you're interested.
Awesome.
We are going to still have Lucy Beam is coming in September, and sign up will be on my website probably sometime this week, I promise. I am so excited. I talked to her last night, and she told me the items that are going to be included in the class. It's going to be a 2-day class, so stay tuned if you're interested. Look at my calendar on the website. We also have a needlepoint class coming up towards the end of August, and I'm so excited about that because the class in the morning, there's 2 classes. The class in the morning is about needlepoint, explaining needlepoint, and then there'll be a break, and then the class in the afternoon will be all about the basket weave stitch, and all the supplies will come with your kit. You don't need to bring anything unless maybe you want to bring a scissors, but I'm very excited for that one also because the basket weave is kind of one of the main stitches in needlepoint.
Okay.
So if you're interested in that, sign up on the website or give me a call. And because it was my 2nd anniversary and I'm going on the 3rd year, I have to say a huge thank you to all of you. It's because of you guys that I'm able to go into business for my 3rd year. So I can't thank you enough. Without tears, I'm gonna try to say thank you. Still enjoy and love what we do, and look who I get to hang out with, and people in the back room. We've met so many people, so many designers. I just can't say thank you enough. So thank you.
You're
That's it.
welcome.
We love you too. I was just saying that in the back room, how lucky we are that I have a shop like this in my hometown, and I can choose the different fabrics that I want. I don't just have to go with what it says or whatever I can scrounge up at, Hobby Lobby or whatever. So we're really thankful for you.
Are she gonna tell about
Yeah,
herself?
Morgan, tell us a little bit about yourself. She's single, ladies. Do you have any single sons out there looking for Looking for a beautiful girl?
Leave it in the
Oh,
comments.
shoot.
We'll get in touch with you.
Yep.
Don't mind my blushing. No. Yeah, I'm a teacher. I'm a 4th grade teacher. I'm still in southern Minnesota, but I like to get over to Blue Earth as much as I can. I am a very avid thespian and singer. I have a little group that likes to do little gigs around town. It's a lot of fun.
You're doing a gig at the end of August?
Yes.
And you're gonna remind
Plug
me.
it. Go ahead and
Yes.
plug it.
Well, if you're ever in Austin, Minnesota, that's where I'm from, and they have the Spam Museum. You have to go to the Spam Museum. It's free and it's really fun. You get to learn about like Hormel and everything. But just down the street from that is a awesome brewery called Gravity Storm, and they love to have live music every once in a while. And so the last time we did a gig there was in like February or something, but then as we were trying to find another date for the summer, because that's when I can really do gigs, they didn't have until late August. So the last Saturday in August, I think it's the 27th or something, we'll be it's Morgan and Friends. We do lots of different music. It's just fun. It's fun.
a
You
lot of
just
fun.
from 5 to 7, you just show up. You can order food from any place downtown and bring it there, or bring your own, and there's really nice beer, and so it's fun. We like to do it. And
Cool.
other than that, I started stitching in 2021. It's definitely, my mom was like, I think this would be really good for you. You should try it. So she kitted me up something, and I did it over like a spring break. And then I was hooked. And then about a month later, my sister drank the Kool-Aid. And, but yeah, it has been really, well, I just love the fact that I think it brought us closer too. And it's been super fun to go on the trips, because now I was a little upset like when you were starting to go on trips without me, but I get it. It's hard during the school year to make it work, but it's been a lot of fun. And what else did you need to know about me?
You love to sing. You do a lot of
yes,
like
singing is
local theater.
yes. We just did Something Rotten this summer. So fun.
Before that, she was in Mary Poppins. She was
Yes.
in Mamma Mia.
Yes.
Yeah, all just
She
wonderful
you-
shows.
She
Okay.
sang at my dad's funeral.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you that? So I played the mom in Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
My daughter in it was like 2 years younger than me.
Oh God,
Crazy, right?
funny.
But other than that, it's just been, I've enjoyed. Thank you for having me on the show. I wanted to be on it for a long
You're
time,
very welcome.
and I made her do a spit take, so I say that's a win.
I'm still drying off here. We have a good time with Morgan,
Yes,
and
we do.
And I condone you sleeping on the
we're a
table.
lot alike sometimes.
They gotta keep us contained, right?
Yeah, they don't let us sit in the same row of the car.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
We
thank you,
appreciate it.
Morgan.
I love it. Thank you.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
24 hours next week. No, not next week. 2 weeks.
Oh, that's correct. Thank you. The first weekend in August, the 24 hours is in Osage, Iowa, at the Stitchery Nook. And if you're interested, please give the Stitchery Nook a call. Shala and I are hoping to be there on Saturday.
Yeah.
Depending
For
on
the day.
coverage and everything. So,
Yeah.
thank you.
Even if you're coming for the day, you gotta
Yes,
call? Okay.
please.
I gotta make that call then.
Yes.
So
Awesome.
yeah,
I was thinking of
Okay.
going Friday. I think I was gonna go Friday for a little bit.
nice.
Do you know how we end this, Morgan?
And am I the only
I'm
one that
Nancy,
does
by
it?
the way. You ready?
Yep.
Cheers to
stitching.
Bye-bye.